Back here at the D3Hoops.com Classic, the last of our 3 days, 14 games here at the South Point Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Pat Coleman. I'm here with Megan Wilson, the head coach of the UW-Platteville women's basketball team, whose team split 2 games here at the Classic, beating Wentworth in day 1, and then losing a hard-fought battle to the top-ranked team in the country, FDU-Florham, in day 3 here. Today's Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. Coach, a game obviously you guys had as much in control, I think, as you can get against FDU-Florham. You guys were up by 12, and then they just kind of keep coming at you.
Yeah, their defensive pressure was really good today, and I thought they made us turn the ball over on some times that we normally would do a better job taking care of it. And then I thought in the second half, they just took us out of what we wanted to do offensively. I thought we forced shots. I don't know for sure, but I think our assist total might have been the lowest on the year. We just didn't do a good job of executing, sharing the basketball, and playing our style of play. So, give them a lot of credit. I thought they played well defensively and took us out of our game.
8 assists on 17 baskets. You guys took relatively good care of the basketball, only 16 turnovers, and they generally, their opponents turn the ball over more like 27, 28 times a game.
Yeah, and maybe that looks good to some, but I thought we could have done a better job, and there was a stretch there in the first half. I think we had about 4 in a row and kind of let them cut into our lead a little bit. So, it's a learning experience for us. I thought the second half, we kind of just talked about how when we were aggressive until we needed to be aggressive. Once they took the lead, I felt like nobody wanted to take a shot and miss, and so we just kind of got hesitant. And going forward and wanting to play our best basketball by February, that's something that we can learn from and hopefully get better at as the season goes on.
Right, because diving back into the WIAC schedule, obviously, I think everybody knows that WIAC in pretty much every sport in Division III is a grind, and women's basketball is no exception.
Yeah, we just talked about that. It doesn't get any easier for us, and this is where we got to make it count. It's tough to go and play anywhere on the road, and you got to protect your home court. So, we got to rebound from this and not hang our heads and look at what we've done so far and where we're going. We have some great leaders out there on the floor, and I'm really proud of them. I think we've done good and, kind of surprised a few people, so we're just going to keep on going and playing UW-Platteville basketball.
Tell us about leadership. For example, obviously Alyssa Krako got her 1,000th career point today. The players who came into this program came into a significantly different program than the one that's 9-3 right now.
Absolutely. This is the first class. My first class is seniors. And it was tough to change the culture at UW-Platteville and make this a priority and get out of them what you're hoping to get out of them every day at practice and just getting them to work hard. I don't think we started with the most talented players. When Kropp and Krako and Tay Buckmaster came in as freshmen, they're not the players they are today, but they're self-made players. They've worked hard. They have gotten better. They put themselves through the grind, and they're a huge reason why we're where we are today.
Right, because, trying to change the culture. You play on Bo Ryan Court, right? Obviously this is a program that was very known for its men's basketball prowess isn't even the word in the 90s, just amazing amounts of success. And you're trying to, take that and take it into a sport that had not gotten a lot of recognition there.
Yeah, absolutely. I came from winning programs both in high school and I played at UW-Stevens Point, great program obviously. And that's what we're trying to do down there. We're trying to make a name for ourselves, and I'm really proud of, the turnaround that we've seen so far, but there's a lot of work to do. Today's just one game. It's a loss to a quality opponent, and we got to rebound from it and continue to build.
Right, because you guys come back and you play Stevens Point right away in your conference schedule. You guys got to see them 2 extra times. What did you see from Stevens Point?
They're well coached. They always will be.
Yeah.
They're obviously young this year, and we have that leadership, that experience. So hopefully, we can get them to turn the ball over, put a little pressure on them. But, they're going to be well coached. They're going to be ready to go. And like you said, every game in a WIAC is a grind.
What's it like coaching against Shirley Egner after having played for her?
She's one of my mentors, obviously, and she's a big part of the reason why I am here today, why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, it's tough. She's another coach, but, she's the one that helped get me here. So, kudos to her, and can't say enough good things about her.
I asked her this question too. It's even more, I think, prevalent for schools that are farther away out on the edge of the conference geographically, but obviously Superior's leaving the conference. How long is that bus trip for you guys?
Almost 7 hours.
Yeah, and that's 7 hours. You never leave the state. I guess, I mean, you probably could leave the state of Wisconsin
we
and get there faster.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we probably should try that maybe. One more trip up there.
How does that change the complexion of the conference going forward, do you think?
You know, I don't know that it changes it a whole lot. I think it'll be different for us to not play a conference game until after the new year. That's not something that we're used to. I know a lot of leagues do it like that, but I kind of like getting those few games in for Christmas, being able to make some adjustments with non-conference opponents before you get back into it. So I think that'll be an adjustment for all of us, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
It's Megan Wilson, head women's basketball coach at UW-Platteville. Her team split 2 games here at the D3Hoops.com Classic.